Hiya, it's David here again, and sorry we haven't been doing any videos. I mean, we all know what it's been like the last year or so, and we had a couple of little, I suppose, health problems as well between us. But we're off and running again, and keener than ever to start getting some ideas out there. And even the last year or so, some of my ideas I think are really refined, and I'm more than ever convinced that everybody can actually become a proper ball striker. You know, not just a question of getting the ball round the course, but actually striking properly. And obviously over the next few weeks, few months, we're going to be taking you through all these principles. But just to start off with, really, and by the way, in these videos you might see a little doggy sort of popping by, and this is our little Lucy the Labradoodle, you know, just wants to be involved in everything that's going on, but so just ignore her. But really, the videos that I want to be producing, it's really getting right down to the nitty-gritty, you know, and here's just a quick one for you. If I was to set my arms like so and drop down, now, how is it top players can stand there under, you know, intense pressure and really just hit shots without apparently any, you know, focus, effort, whatever? Is that there's movements and certain principles that they adhere to, every one of them. You can't be world class and be doing certain things. And for example, if I was setting my arms, shoulders down, elbows together, you're going to hear that quite a lot, and start to just swing back and forward. Imagine sticking my fingers in a little table here. I'm going to brush that same depth every time. If I start to move my arms around, I've got no chance. It's really inconsistent. So if I do this in my backswing, literally just turn, and turn, and back to where I started. If I turn, lift my arms. If I turn back and don't quite drop the arms, I'm completely out of position here. And see this, if I just turn, back and through, I'm back to square one. And if I just hit that wee ball, very easy to make contact with it. If I, for example, going back, my arms move out of position. Okay, that's extreme, but I've missed it. You know, simple geometry. I've kind of changed that distance there. So, quick tip before we really get going, bringing your arms up, relaxing them down, and turning back. And what you're actually feeling is that there's been absolutely no movement. Why is it we're told with putting that you just rock our shoulders? We don't do any of this. It works with putting, so now we, as we get into the swing, that's when people start to add all this other movement. It doesn't actually work. So shoulders down, elbows together, and starting to get that feeling of just turning back and forward. And that's the number one tip, and we're going to build everything around that.